Welcome to the video tutorial showing the peer caller features of our Student Success Center Customer Relations Manager. In this video, we will go over all the features of our system that the peer callers will have access to. Let's get started. When you first navigate to our website, you'll be directed to the login page. Keep in mind that you cannot create your own account here. Instead, an administrator will have to create an account for you. Once you have an account, you may enter your unique username and password combination to begin logging into your account. Now that we are logged in, let's take a look at the account settings page. This page offers a very simple way of viewing your profile information as well as changing your password. At the top is basic information about your profile, such as name, email, username, and what type of account you have, either peer caller or administrator. Underneath this information is an area where you have the opportunity to change your password. To do this, you must first enter your current password, followed by the password you would like to change it to. Next, let's take a look at the call list page. Here you will find a list of students that have unresolved issues and need to be contacted. The students are initially sorted by the number of points their call priority holds. In essence, the number of points a student has represents the importance of his or her call. The more points a student has, the more important it is to contact the student and ask that they are placed at the top of the call list. For each student in the call list, we show some basic information such as their name, which population they are in, and how long ago they were added to the list. The student's population is the category of the reason they need to be contacted. For example, if a student is in the Life Scholarship population, the student may be at risk of losing his or her scholarship. When you're ready to call a student, simply click on their name and it will bring you to their student details page. The student details page includes information regarding the selected student, as well as options for amending their profile. On the left-hand side of the page, you will see basic student information such as their network ID, VIP ID, student email, and a phone number to be contacted at. There are also options to add a new phone number or email for the student. These are here in case the phone number or email listed is not the student's primary contact, and they give you a preferred contact number or email address over the phone. After adding a piece of contact information, you may make its preference known by clicking the star icon to the left of the number. You may also remove old numbers that are no longer needed by clicking the X icon to their right. Beneath the student's name in the middle of the page are two "You may call this student" toggles. These allow callers to let others know the student does not wish to be contacted any further this semester by switching off the toggle. In select situations, administrators may toggle a switch indicating that the student should never be called again. On the right side of the page, you will find the different populations that the student has been placed into, as well as the reasons for being placed into these populations. In this case, our student has been placed into the professor reference population. This reference also mentions the reason for our student being referred, the name of the teacher who has referred the student, as well as what class the student is being referred for. Further down the page is an area for making a call record. This is the area where you can make a record of the interaction you've had with the student after calling them. Start by selecting the context of the call, such as having spoken with the student or leaving a voicemail message. Next, select the outcome of the call, such as having scheduled a meeting with the student or having left a message. Finally, you can enter in any other notes that provide information about the call, such as how the student responded to the call or a meeting time the two of you have agreed upon over the phone. After clicking Submit, a new call record will be made with the details you have entered. These call records are viewable by any other peer caller so that they have information of previous calls made to the student. After you have finished submitting the call record, you may navigate back to the call list by simply clicking the link labeled as such at the top of the page. Here, you will notice that the student has been removed from the call list, as he has already been contacted. Next, let's look at the student search page. This page enables peer callers to search for specific students. This feature is also useful for when a student returns a call they may have missed from one of the other callers. Here, you can search for students via their name, network ID, or VIP ID. You may also sort any of the other columns specifically, alphabetically, or numerically by simply clicking on the respective column header. Next, let's look at the advanced search page. On this page, we allow admins to do more advanced searches. One search option is to search who was added to certain populations on a specific range of dates, and whether or not their issues have been resolved. After all fields have been completed, the results, if any, will be displayed below. The other option is to sort through call records. Here, you can select a specific range of dates, and all call records created within that range, if any, will be displayed. Next, let's look at the dashboard. The dashboard is essentially a hub of different statistics about how the call center is doing. Resetting every 24 hours, the dashboard only displays figures for the current day. It includes tallies for the number of calls made, number of appointments created, and even includes pie charts showing which callers have contacted the most students and what the most popular outcomes have been for each call. Administrators have access to this page as well. And with that, we conclude our tour of our Student Success Center Customer Relations Manager. Thank you.